It's finally here, my week 4 update for the November Wellness Challenge, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my parlor or sitting room. It's sort of the formal room at the front of the house that we don't use as often, but this time of year, as you can see, it's where we have our Christmas tree, and I'm excited that we have it up and the holidays are here. And you probably have noticed I haven't been posting as much lately, and that's because as well as this update is very late, it's a week and a half late, but I've had some major problems with my phone, and my phone is what I normally use to film videos on. So I have a loaner phone at the moment. I don't know if this video quality is going to be as good, if the other ones are good, I don't even know, but if this is going to work. So I'm going to give it a try and just keep plugging away here, but it's been a challenging couple of weeks in that regard. So anyway, this is my November Wellness Challenge update for week 3. So this would be for the week of Thanksgiving. And I started off the week really strong. I had a meeting Monday night here in our little town. I volunteer on a board as a board member. So I walked to that meeting Monday and got my exercise in, and it was actually really cold. So even though it was cold, I still walked. I had to schlep my computer bag and all that, and I still did it up and down the hills, so that felt good. And Tuesday I walked to work as well here in our little hilly town. So I felt like I did pretty well at the beginning of the week. I definitely noticed that I needed a lot more sleep that week. I was trying to get up between 4 and 4:30 when my husband was leaving for work, and the couple of weeks prior to that, I woke up on my own then and could do that. The week of Thanksgiving, I was just tired. I was going to bed between 8:30 and 9, so not late at all. That was pretty early. But I couldn't get up at 6:30. I was dragging myself out of bed at 6:30, and my daughter and I need to be up by then and getting ready for school. So I don't know. Sometimes I have watched the moon cycles, and whether you think that's hocus pocus or not, I do notice that as we get past the full moon, I start just kind of feeling like I need to pull in a little bit. I can't give in as many places to as many people and as many entities as I was doing like the first half of the month. And I was also getting over a cold, and I think I was getting ready to start my cycle. So who knows, there's just lots of fluctuations in life on a daily and weekly basis. But I had made a couple of notes, and one of them was that I needed more sleep that week. I didn't have as much drive and determination, so I just kind of lost that, drive that I wanted to get a lot of stuff done in the mornings, and it really felt good to get up and get going. That week I just didn't, and I didn't care. I did keep up with my miracle morning through the first half of the week up until Thanksgiving. So that felt good because I'm really noticing that just those few moments during the morning, even if it's only for 5 minutes sometimes, if I'm waking up late like that, then I don't have a lot of time. But that little bit of time to just do some focused deep breathing, some intention setting, and repeat my affirmations and try to do even just a few minutes of yoga and stretching helps. I didn't do it every day, but I remember I really did try Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to do something that morning. And I did not get any reading in again, although I realized I should just be doing audiobooks. And I've thought that before, and I just never take the extra couple of steps to get it set up on my phone. We have the app is called Hoopla, and it's through the library system, so you can get audiobooks for free through there. You check them out like you do checking out books from the library. So I really just need to look for a couple of books that I have been wanting to read anyway that are in the library online system, either through Hoopla, or I think there's another app called Overdrive, and both of those are connected to the library system, and you can get audiobooks and ebooks and stuff through there. So I just need to do that and try and find an audiobook to listen to. That way I could be busy running around doing all my stuff and still actually, get a book read. So I'm going to add that to my goals for this week, is to find a book on one of those apps and get it set up to start listening to. And let's see, anyway, like I mentioned, I didn't really do a ton of yoga or stretching, but I remember there were, I think, 2 mornings. I put it on my tracker here. Yeah, I wrote that I had 3 days of exercise. I know 2 of those were walking, and then I think I did stretch one morning, so really it was like 4, because then on Thanksgiving Day I walked as well. I did, like I mentioned in the previous update, I said I was going to try to walk with the family after our meal, and we did that. We actually had a hay ride. It's a long story. Well, I'll share it with you really quickly. So we have a river that runs through the middle of my grandparents' farm. They have several hundred acres. My uncle and aunt had decided, oh, we should do this hay ride with all the, grandkids and great grandkids. So we get on the wagon to do the hay ride. We get down to the river, and my uncle said, it's going to be a little deep on the second half of the crossing, of the river crossing. So make sure you pick your feet up. Well, the tractor got stuck because the wagon was a little too heavy with all of us on there. And so we, for the most part, stayed dry. A few people got a little bit wet on the front end of the trailer, but he had to go get the other tractor. Anyway, so I did end up walking back up the hill because I didn't want to wait around for the other tractor, and I thought I'll just take some of these younger kids up and we'll get out of the way so they can get this all situated. So anyway, so I got my walking in then. And as far as my diet goes, I enjoyed Thanksgiving. I'll just say it that way. I tried to be a little bit mindful of not completely overeating. I'm not going to say I didn't overeat because I probably did. And I also tried to sort of give myself a cutoff. Like, I think every day we ate, and this, by the way, is the other thing. I had a Thanksgiving celebration Thursday, another one on Friday, and then another one on Sunday. And every one of those was like the full Thanksgiving feast spread with turkey and all the side items and pies and all of it. So on the one hand, I didn't do great because I enjoyed every one of those. But on the other hand, each time I tried to just sort of give my cutoff that we had the big meal at noon. I kind of snacked a little in the afternoon, but by about dinner time, actually, I just stopped eating because I was full. I didn't need any more, and that was it for the day. So it could have been worse. I guess I'll just say it like that. And I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I mentioned it in the second update, but so the first week I had done a little better and lost about 2.5 pounds. The second week I gained back about the 2.5 pounds, and Thanksgiving week, by the end of it, by that next Monday when I weighed myself, I was back down like almost 2 pounds. So in a way, I feel like for Thanksgiving week, that was just fine. Either I did fairly well with not overeating, completely too much, or the walking helped, or I don't know, whatever. But it is what it is. It's Thanksgiving. So I enjoyed my time with my family. And what else? Oh, and the other thing that I did that week that I was really glad I had done was make an eye doctor appointment. So I actually had the eye doctor appointment this past Monday, but I'll give you that update in the next video. So that was good, just to feel like I had made myself an appointment, which I had been meaning to do for years. And, I think the last time I went was when my daughter was probably 6 months old. She was still in the little pumpkin seat car seat. And I remember she was crying and she was wanting me to hold her, and it was like this big fiasco to go to the eye doctor. And I think that's why I've been putting it off, because I've just been not wanting to repeat that experience. Even though for the last 2 years she's been either at a babysitter or in preschool, where I have had days that I could have gone without her, but I don't know, I think it was traumatized. So whatever, that's what it was. But anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. As far as this week, I'm just keeping the same goals of trying to eat healthier with less sugar and less carbs, trying to keep up my exercise by walking through town as much as I can. I'm even trying to just park farther away when I'm running errands and walk. Every little bit helps, doing the stairs as much as I can. Thankfully, my home has 2 flights of stairs. I have to park on a lower level and take a flight of stairs just to get up to the main level. So I'm doing stairs a lot, but what else? And then, I have the eye doctor appointment that will be, I'll tell you about that later. and I still need to make a dentist appointment for myself and my daughter. And that one, I have to do a little prep work because we switched insurance, we've moved, it's been a little bit since we've gone, and we need to find one that's in network. So those are some of my goals. So I'm gonna try to get an audiobook set up on my phone, make dentist appointments, and keep up with my health and wellness goals as far as the walking and yoga and the diet. And what else? It seems like, oh, and then the phone. The phone. I've actually tried filming this one other time and got all done, and then I looked at this loaner phone and it hadn't recorded a single thing. So that's where we are with that. Thank you for joining me. I hope if you're doing the wellness challenge, I hope it's going well for you these last 2 weeks or so, a week and a half. And I was excited for Sophia on her last update. She talked about how she's finally seen some positive results with some of her medication, and just, things were going better for her. So that's always nice to hear. And I will look to see you in my next video. I should have, I'm not sure when I'm going to have the next decluttering video up, just because of the phone issue. I have to see if I could even get it filmed, but I've been thinking about it, and I will try and get it up soon. I still have the goal of trying to get all of the 30 bags and 30 days decluttering videos done before Christmas, so I've got about 25 days left as of filming. Today is November 30th, so keep yourself happy and well, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit like if you like these types of videos. So thanks for joining me, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.